Interesting facts on Finland. With spectacular natural views and the northern lights as a backdrop, Finland is the happiest place on Earth. There are 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Finland, of which 6 are cultural and 1 being a natural site. The breathtaking views of the northern lights are visible in Finland. This incredible natural phenomenon can be viewed in a few parts of the country, mostly during the winter months. In Finland, a pedestrianized lifestyle is encouraged. This means a cleaner, unpolluted environment, and it gives the people a chance to go out and smell the roses. A survey by Citra showed that majority of Finns claim nature to be an important part of their lives. They believe that spending time with nature helps them to de-stress and greatly attributes to their personal well-being. Saunas are a regular outing, and most Finnish visit saunas as part of their everyday life, with over 2 million saunas in a country that has a population count of about 5.5 million. Having a relatively high rate of taxes, most people in Finland agree that all the amenities provided makes paying those taxes worth it. The level of education is relatively high, even in the public sector, and is also free. This is not limited to just children. Adults also have access to some university courses at no cost to them. Here, teachers are respected and paid more than average, which shows with the education they provide. Children hardly receive homework, but this does not compromise their education at all. Public healthcare is both accessible and the costs are relatively low. There are also private healthcare options available. Since 1938, expecting mothers can receive a free baby box from the government, which roughly costs around €140. It was a program to help the poor families and to combat high infant mortality. Since then, Finland now has one of the lowest infant mortality rates in the world. This starter kit has all the items needed to care for a newborn, including clothes and essential items to ensure a higher rate of survival. Public transport is made accessible to the city center, thereby allowing families to live in the lesser-costed cities. Finns drink a great deal of coffee, with an average of nearly 4 cups a day. By law, all Finn workers are allowed to have 2 breaks that are each 10 minutes long to get in that daily dose. Finns are known to not really show emotion, and that sometimes comes across as being reserved, rude, or even stubborn. However, most people that moved there agreed that, once you get to know the locals and show an interest in their culture, most Finns are more than likely to warm up to you. They are honest, thoughtful, helpful, and polite. Being one of the happiest countries in the world, the rate of depression is something to wonder. In the 1990s, the rates of suicide were relatively higher. Since then, it has drastically reduced as there was a nationwide suicide prevention campaign that was implemented. Finland has some of the craziest of competitions throughout the country. Some of which are air guitar, world sauna, wife carrying, swamp football, world mobile phone throwing, and many other crazy competitions. Here, trust and honesty are an integral part of society. In 2022, Reader's Digest conducted an experiment called the Lost Wallet, whereby 192 wallets were dropped in 16 cities across the world to test the honesty across the countries. Again, Finland ranked higher than the others in this experiment. Helsinki, a city in Finland, had 11 out of 12 wallets returned. If you ever find yourself in Finland and lose or forget your valuables, you would most probably get it back. Sisu, a concept developed by the Finnish, dates back more than 100 years, and yet most Finns still live by it. Sisu is finding determination in the face of extreme adversity. It is finding your strength, your determination, and perseverance. Finns strive to face their difficulties head-on with a determined attitude, and they push forward. Finns do not try to compete or compare themselves to those around them or more successful than them. They do not use their wealth to govern their way of life. Even some of the wealthy are seen using the public transport. Finns believe that every man should live their lives as they see fit and do not encourage boastful behavior, but rather promote finding one's own happiness. I must say, I am quite impressed and inspired with this little magical and beautiful country and its people. Perhaps there are some lessons that we could use. I know I sure will. I hope you enjoyed this bit of content. Show your support by dropping a like and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.